Well, it's that time of the year again, Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. If you're talking about flagships, I think it's all packed in this neat little box which comes with my name on it. So that's a very inviting offer. And of course it says, share the epic. That seems to be the hashtag that they're working with. And much in line with the sustainability theme, the color is well camouflaged, a lot of recycled materials used in this particular device. But most importantly, move over iPhones. If you grip it beside an S22 Ultra, one of the better camera devices of 2022, automatically the grip basis the shape is a lot better. But then this is just 2022, move over to 2023. The color looks great. Of course, it comes with S Pen support, much like the last year, because now we don't have any more Note devices, but we do have this particular device. Now, why should we give all the attention to the Ultra? We also have the S23 and the S23 Plus. Great triple rear camera setups at the back, all set up for us. And boy, oh boy, Christmas has come early on Tech Today. But these obviously come in these standard colors. This one also comes with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 customized chipset. Now, what does that mean? It means improved performance, and most importantly, something we haven't seen on other Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 phones happens to be ray tracing, something which was announced in Hawaii when you were tuned in to Tech Today. Ray tracing is coming to the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And there's also a big focus on gaming with this particular device.
Also, it has better cooling tech than before, which means maybe 20 to 22% better battery life.
And the camera being a key focus on this device, because that, in the flagship segment, to take on a phone like this, you need an ultra amazing camera. And that's what the S23 Ultra promises, a much improved camera setup.
Well, of course, this can now shoot 8K 30 FPS, which means lesser lag, more pixels mean a lot more details, and a 200 megapixel sensor with adaptive pixels. So that means a lot more AI capabilities in the S23 Ultra. Most importantly though, the front camera now comes with HDR and 60% faster dual pixel autofocus. Well, let's hope that means better low light portraits.
Just to have a quick look at the camera, and we're doing a nice little selfie. And what we want to do is go against the light and let's see how the phone performs. It's done a fairly decent job with its HDR, actually managing to block out all the bright light behind me. And I think there's going to be a lot more extensive testing that we need to do on Tech Today with this device.
Well, let's talk pricing. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra starts at 1,25,000 rupees, and the top-end 1TB variant can set you back by nearly 1,55,000 rupees. Samsung's very own Galaxy Z Fold 4 costs about just that much. So the real question is, has Samsung gotten it right with pricing? And of course, let the infighting begin.
Of course, a lot of those things that I told you about come across the lineup. So the S23 Plus, the S23, and of course, the latest and greatest iPhone 14 Pro Max competitor, the S23 Ultra, here in the flesh on Tech Today.
If I had to pick one keyword for 2023, it would be ecosystem. And yes, we're used to the Apple ecosystem of things, and other tech brands are building on it in several ways. But with the plethora and the diverse sort of devices that Samsung has in their ecosystem, let me give you a little bit of a walkthrough in terms of what they've been planning. Here we have the all-new Galaxy Book 3 Ultra, the latest and greatest flagship in the Samsung line. Then the Tab S8 Ultra, brilliant display, fantastic tablet to use. And then, of course, on the IoT side, the S23 Ultra, then the Watch 5 Pro, which we've reviewed on the show, and the Buds 2 Pro. Now, if you were to connect all of these in a Samsung ecosystem, how would that make your life a lot easier and give you seamless connectivity? Let me show you. So if you take the S23 Ultra, of course, with the S Pen that comes with it, you could use this as a connected device to your Book 3 Ultra and to the Tab S8 Ultra as well. If you want to use the Watch 5 Pro and you want to put up maybe a presentation in office, you could use this remotely as a pointer as well. And then of course, with the Buds 2 Pro, much like the AirPods now, you can connect to all these devices, and then like handoff, it will be connected whenever you use this. You could be watching content over here, then attend your Zoom calls over here, and then listen to music over there. What you need to do is make sure that it's connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Samsung Pass makes it happen, a lot like iCloud. I'll give you a little bit of a demo. If you go to the S8 Ultra, swipe down right here, go on the options and select second screen. Right, what do you want it for? Well, if you want for drawing, video, playback, these are things you can mention, but more importantly, you head to the Book 3 Ultra, and then this is the device we want to connect to. In a matter of seconds, just like that, the two are connected. Now, if you open something over here and you realize that you need a little bit more screen real estate, seamlessly you can transfer right there. Even if you open something like a Notes app and you're typing something, hit copy over here, hit paste over there. This is what makes the ecosystem on the iPhone and the iPad so alluring, so appealing. If you can do that now with the Samsung Galaxy ecosystem of things, it could be a game changer.